Hello and welcome to 999 Gold and Silver. Today we'll be featuring the 1971 proof set from Ceylon, which was the country of Sri Lanka before it was renamed. Some history on the Ceylon coins. The rupee, which was accepted as the unit of currency of Ceylon in the early British period, was not so in the eyes of the law until action was taken after a discharged official demanded payment of a large amount of money due him in gold sovereigns instead of in rupees. The British governor at the time, Sir Hercules George Robert Robinson, thereafter submitted to the Secretary of State for the Colonies of a minute dated 11th March 1866, urging that the Indian rupee with its subdivisions be declared as legal tender in Ceylon, and that all transactions expressed in pounds, shillings, and pence be declared legally complete if discharged in rupees at the rate of 2 shillings per rupee. There was much opposition to this proposal from Her Majesty's Treasury, which declined to accept a decimal system of currency in which the rupee, subdivided into 100 cents, was to be the standard unit of monetary value. After further representations, the Treasury yielded to Sir Hercules and strongly advocated a change in the system of keeping public accounts. The subsequent order in Council of 1869 was announced in the Government Gazette, declaring the rupee and decimal subdivisions as sole currency of Ceylon with effect from 1st of January 1872. Thus, Ceylon, which is Sri Lanka now, can proudly claim to be one of the pioneers of the use of the decimal system currency. The coins in this set were introduced in 1963 and carry the armorial ensign of Ceylon on the obverse. All coins issued prior to 1963 carried the effigy of the ruling British monarch on the obverse. Coins of the value of 1/2 of 1 cent and 1/4 of 1 cent were also issued in the early days. However, as these became little use later, the 1/2 cent coin, though not demonetized, went out of circulation, while the 1/4 cent was demonetized on October 1909. Both of these coins were of bronze and weighed 36.458 grains and 18.229 grains respectively. This set here is graded by PCGS. It's a limited edition of 20,000 coins for the proof set. And all of these coins that you will see today are top population, highest graded example in existence from PCGS. This here is the rupee, and it's a very beautiful coin. Here we see this is a PCGS Proof 68 Deep Cameo with the obverse there and reverse showing 1 rupee. The rupee, the early rupee coin used in Sri Lanka. Ceylon was the Indian silver rupee coin, 916.6 fine, weighing 18 grains. These official coins circulated the country until they were replaced by the currency note of the same denomination in 1917. Although the rupee became the unit of currency a century ago, the first Ceylon rupee coin was issued only in 1957. This was a cupro nickel round coin weighing 174.55 grains, issued to commemorate the Buddha Jayanti year, with the introduction of the new coinage by the Central Bank of Ceylon in 1963. The cupro nickel coin was in this set, weighing 110 grains, was issued, which replaced the currency note of the same denomination. So this 1 rupee is population 1 of 1, top pop from PCGS, and it is copper nickel. Next we have the 50-cent coin, and this Indian half rupee silver coin is population 1 of 2. It's copper nickel. It was legal tender in Ceylon until it was replaced with a Ceylon 50-cent silver coin of the same weight in 1892. In 1919, due to the rise in price of silver, its fineness was reduced to 55%. As wartime measure, the silver coins were demonetized and ceased to be legal tender after the 30th of September in 1942, and until they were replaced with a nickel brass coin weighing 85 grains. In November 1943, a subnote of the denomination of 50 cents was in circulation. Subnotes was eventually demonetized in August 1956. The cupro-nickel coin in this set weighed 85 grains and was first introduced in 1963. Very beautiful coin. Next we have here a PCGS graded proof 68 cameo. The 25-cent coin, which replaced the Indian quarter rupee, underwent the same changes as the 50-cent coin. The first coin issued in 1892 was 80% fine silver, weighing 45 grains, and in 1919 the fineness was reduced to 55% fine silver. They were demonetized in 1942 and replaced with a nickel brass coin weighing 42.5 grains in 1943 until a replacement was made of a subnote of this demonetization was in circulation. The subnotes were demonetized in August 1956. The cupro-nickel coin in this set, weighing 50 grains, was issued in 1963. And here we see the reverse. Beautiful top pop coin. Next we have the 10-cent Ceylon. Beautiful example, graded proof 67 deep cameo. This is a spectacular coin with a very unique shape and beautiful color. The 10-cent coin, 80% fine silver and weighing 18 grains, was also introduced in 1892. This coin too underwent the same changes as the 50-cent and 25-cent silver coins until it was finally demonetized as a wartime measure in 1943. Subnote of this denomination was in circulation until it was replaced with a nickel brass scallop edge coin weighing 65 grains in November 1944. Subnote was eventually demonetized in August 1956, and this particular 10-cent coin in this set was first issued in 1963 and is the same shape, size, weight, and metallic content as the coin issued in 1944. It's nickel and brass, and very beautiful. $1971 10-cent proof coin. Next up, we have the 5-cent coin, one of the first coins issued after the acceptance of the adoption of the decimal subdivision of the rupee in January 1872. The first 5-cent coin, issued in 1870, was round and weighed 291.6 grain. This coin was replaced in 1910 with a much smaller square cupro-nickel weighing 60 grains. In February 1944, the metal composition was changed from cupro-nickel to nickel brass. This coin, first issued in 1963, is nickel brass and weighs 50 grains. Very unique square-shaped coin. One of my favorites in my collection. Next we have the 2-cent proof coin, graded Proof 69 Cameo Top Pop, 1 of 1. The 2-cent coin was introduced in 1944. This coin was in fact introduced to break the strain on the 5-cent and 1-cent coins. The original 2-cent coin was of nickel brass weighing 40 grains, similar in shape and size to the aluminum 12-grain coin in this set. It has a unique shape and beautiful design. And here we see the reverse, dated 1971. Fantastic. And next we have the 1-cent graded Proof 69 Cameo. The 1-cent coin was another unit of the subdivision of the rupee, which was minted along with the 5-cent coin in 1870 and issued in 1871. This was a bronze round coin weighing 72.916 grains and was subsequently reduced in weight by half in 1942. With the introduction of the new coinage in 1963. The bronze was replaced with the round aluminum coin in this set weighing 10.8 grains. This is an aluminum coin here. And 1 cent. I'll see if I can zoom in a little better on the obverse. Here we see the obverse design on the rupee. Very beautiful. And take a look at the reverse up close. In this collection sent in for grading to PCGS, as I said, they're all top pop. The 1 cent is population 1 of 1. 2 cent, 1 of 1. 5 cent, 1 of 1. The 10 cent, 1 of 1. 25 cent is 1 of 2. 50 cent, 1 of 2. And the rupee here is 1 of 1, top pop. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and enjoy the day.